Star Wars 7x7, episode 2181. Man, it's a good time for books in the Star Wars universe right now. Yesterday we talked about Shadowfall, the novel by Alexander Freed that debuts today. And today we're going to talk about another book coming out, a nonfiction book called Star Wars Book of Lists. Punch it! Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod, and this is Star Wars 7x7, your daily dose of Star Wars joy, and thank you so much for joining me for it. So, Star Wars Book of Lists came out today as well. Shadowfall's out, and please check out my non-spoiler review of Shadowfall in yesterday's episode if you are interested in hearing more about that. We will talk more about Shadowfall, but I didn't want to forget this one because this thing was rather impressive, and I have to say thank you to Becker&mayer for sending me a digital review copy to check out. Here is the deal with Star Wars Book of Lists. Star Wars The Book of Lists takes a fascinating look at the galaxy far, far away through trivia culled from both on-screen and off over the history of the franchise. More than a simple accounting of fan-favorite characters or biggest opening weekends, this book is a compendium of the most compelling facts about the saga and fandom summarized in 100 lists. So, in all honesty, when I initially heard that they were coming out with a book of lists, I thought it was just going to be a, book of lists, like literally that. Like if you said, planets in The Rise of Skywalker, Kijimi, Exegol, Pisana, like it would just be the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and that would be that. But man, oh man, that is not the case at all. Once I had a chance to look at the review copy, this thing is enormous. It's over 200 pages long. Every page, or every list I should say, just about every list, is a 2-page spread with lots of information written about each item in the list. And it probably shouldn't have come as a surprise because the author is Cole Horton, and Cole has written something like a dozen different reference books in the Star Wars universe. And so it's something to which he is well accustomed and has done a spectacular job over the years, and this is no exception. And from the trivia side of things, I really do enjoy trivia. I know a lot of folks do, and I think that what we tend to think about a lot of the time with trivia is, the kind of questions where you can snap answer it right, and that's a demonstration of Star Wars knowledge. But this is a different kind of trivia. Most trivia I think we talk about when we talk about trivia is limited to things that happen within a specific movie, right? Or within a specific TV show, within a specific episode, right? But this kind of trivia is actually trivia that goes across the movies to the entire franchise. It's sort of the final frontier in trivia, if I can borrow from another franchise for that. Then just to give you an example, one of my favorite lists in the book is the list of things about which C-3PO is worried or stressed or agonizes about. And you already think that 3PO worries about a lot of things, but man, when you actually see the list, it's actually one of the lists that there isn't a lot of descriptive for because ultimately it's just such an incredibly long laundry list. But the lists that do have descriptive stuff for them, light, breezy writing, and knowledgeable, thorough, and easily digestible, and great for both the casual Star Wars fan and the really intense Star Wars fan as well. But again, if you're expecting a breezy read like I was before I actually got to see the thing, then yeah, that's not what you're gonna get. Although you could treat it like that if you wanted to. You could go through it and go, oh, bing, 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 and not dive in. But if you want to, it is there and it is a rewarding experience. And so there you go. That is my review of the Star Wars Book of Lists from Becker&mayer by Cole Horton that is out today. And yeah, it's good fun, and I think you will enjoy it. And if you have another Star Wars fan in your life that might like that sort of thing, I think that Star Wars fan would probably enjoy it as well. It's great to flip through and just see where you randomly land. That's going to do it for our episode of the show today. Thank you so much for joining me for it, as always, and may the Force be with you, wherever in the world you may be.
Wars 7x7 is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox, and is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other Star Wars-related items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2020 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.